The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate, I believe real estate is a can't-lose investment for you. I will tell you why, and much more to get to. It's all just ahead. And happy holidays, by the way. It's You Have Real Estate. I'm attorney Justin Clark. We have saved millions of dollars for people with their student loan debt, but things are changing. Is now the time for you to get rid of your student loan debt as well? Call me now. You have power. Welcome to You Have Real Estate, brought to you by Renewal by Andersen. I am your host, Justin Clark. A great show ahead today, but first, the opening statement. I truly believe that real estate is a can't-miss investment. The only real question is, how long do you have to hang on to that real estate to make that investment can't miss? Great question that we're going to answer by asking real questions. Every week here on the program, we ask real questions to the trend-setting people in Central Florida and today Tennessee's real estate community. Kick it off today. Good friend of mine, Jack Sirianni. Jack, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
It is great to be here.
You've been raving about this young man for a while to me, and now he's here. Karter McCoy, you guys own National Premier Properties together. Welcome to Florida. Welcome to the show. How are you? And a Tennessee kid, obviously near and dear to my heart. Talk to me about what you're doing, though, because people think about real estate investing all the time, and they're like, but I don't have $100,000 to put down, or I've got to pay cash. I can't get a mortgage. I don't have $300,000 to buy that investment property. You've changed the way people can invest in real estate. Karter, start with you.
Yeah. So the biggest problem right now is just affordability for people. I mean, everybody is running into that problem, and so how we, kind of fight that is, we go into communities, well-established golf and lake resorts. Obviously, we buy in bulk so that we can make, land more affordable. And when we do that, instead of offering at a large price like most people do, we're offering a low payment of $350 down, and you can have your deed, everything's completely done, and you would actually own that. And now that we started a construction company as well, we can also build you that home as well and still beat almost every price.
Your properties are all over the country, I guess. Where all are you located?
So we're in Tennessee, Missouri, Arkansas, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and now Florida.
And so, Jack, you mean to tell me with $350, not $350,000 down, I can invest in investment real estate?
Yeah, we're offering the American dream where people can literally, anybody can buy $350 down. We can arrange the payment on the real estate, whatever suits their needs. And it gives them, Americans and everyone else, a chance to get a toehold to buy real estate, which is really hard to do. And as we all know, real estate over the years, it doesn't go down, it goes up. God's not making any more, and it'll go up. So this is the chance for everybody can get a toehold, pay off a piece of property, build a home on it, sell it, and it could be their down payment on their dream home of their life. So we're offering the opportunity to everybody, and we go into beautiful, well-respected and well-known resort communities all over the United States. We sell prime real estate for about 25 cents on the dollar of what replacement cost is today. So they're buying it wholesale also.
So if I'm watching right now, is this just for someone who wants to build on the property, or is this for someone who might want to sit on the land for a while and then flip it down the road?
I mean, this goes for everybody. This could be if you want to build your dream home immediately, or if you want to wait 5-10 years, and this is more of you live in Florida and you want to live in Tennessee when you retire. Or this is also, hey, we can sell you 10 on seller financing. We can sell you 10 at a great price, a wholesale price. Or even if you have a self-directed IRA and you want, let's say you have $50, $60, or $100,000 in there, or $10,000. We can do non-recourse seller financing, which nearly no one offers, and we can offer that, or we can sell you at a wholesale price. And instead of buying stocks or mutual funds or whatever you're buying in your IRA, you can actually own real estate.
Talk to me about the self-directed IRA. I think a lot of people don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a self-directed IRA would be more like your average retirement fund. And instead of, buying, and IRAs, you can buy real estate, you can buy gold, you can buy everything like that, and a custodian holds on to it for you. And typical seller financing is, if you don't pay them back, then you can somebody can come after you for your personal assets, versus non-recourse is if somebody stopped paying us, then we don't go after your personal assets. We just want what we gave you back. So if somebody bought a lot from us, through an IRA, we'd offer non-recourse. So let's say they put $350 down and their payment was $200 a month. And let's say they paid for 5 months and then something happened, things happen, they stopped paying us. Only thing we want is our lot back. We're not going to come after you personally. We're not going to come after your entirety of the IRA. And that's just how that non-recourse stands for.
Yeah, and to go one step further, that's the only way you can buy real estate in a self-directed IRA. Is if you want to use financing, it has to be non-recourse. Yeah. Very few people offer it, and we do. So it's a big advantage, and it opens up the market to all these people that have self-directed IRAs.
Very little risk and seems to be a lot of possible reward on the backside. Let's say I'm watching, I do want to get into investing in real estate. How do I find out more about what locations you have and how I get involved?
Well, you go to our website, which is National Premier Properties, Inc., and we have right now about 200 properties on there. You can just scroll through the information, actually look at the lot that you are considering buying and all the information about the size of it, the houses that are around it, where it is relating to the clubhouse in the community, and then you can select it, and it's very simple paperwork. You fill out basically a online contract and send it in with $350. It's that easy.
Wow. I haven't heard of such a thing. It's amazing to hear, and
we are it.
Keep up the great work, Carter. Great to meet you, man. Thanks for coming down to see us.
Thank you.
Jack, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Tell your wife hello.
Yep.
His wife was my daughter's kindergarten teacher.
That's right.
Just so we know as well.
And she's extremely smart because of it.
Yeah, exactly. Great job, guys. Thank you so much.
You.
Here's what we'll do. A very quick break. When we return, Viv's in your neighborhood in a spectacular golf community with a house that just sold for almost $20 million. Where is it? As You Have Real Estate continues. Welcome to our house. I mean, you spend more time here than I do, but it is hurricane season. You know our windows are terrible.
Yeah.
When hurricanes roll through, we actually go to your parents' house because we feel safer there because you don't feel the wind vibration. Go feel the windows right now. Hit the windows like that.
Okay.
This is not a window.
No,
that
and
it should
I mean,
ever
there's
be relied
condensation
upon
from just our sprinkler.
but during a storm like that, you
Water's
wonder why you
coming
feel the
through.
vibrations. Even when a summer storm rolls through, we feel the vibrations here. That's why Dan Brigman is here today, Renewal by Anderson. Dan, as a man, I want to feel like I have a safe, protected place for my family. And I don't here. I'm not ready for hurricane season because of the windows that we have. What can I do as a family guy to make sure my family's safe during the storm season?
Well, first thing you have to do is you got to do what, you've got to inspect your windows. You've got to know and learn about what you have. And Justin, what you have is not a hurricane window. That's not going to stop anything from coming in this house. If a shingle or a terracotta tile were to blow off in your next door neighbor's house in a windstorm and hit that, and you're sitting at this table, it is not a good day. All right, it is coming through. So what we have to do is we have to get coastal windows in this house, and we have to get them in as soon as we can.
I totally agree. The financing that you have too is fantastic. You make it super easy for me to afford windows in my house.
Yes, we do. Look, we know that no home improvement project is cheap, right? I mean, most of us just don't carry, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 around in our pocket, right? And so what you have to do is you have to make it affordable for our homeowners, and that's just what we do through our easy pay plans. We have multiple different ways that we do business. We have 12 months no interest, 18 months, 24 months. We even have 180-month low interest plans. Some of them as low as 5.9. You can't even buy a house.
You can't. Not even close. Do you feel? Thank you, Dan, for coming. By the way, do you feel better?
I do.
Are you going to stop yelling at me?
I mean, Dan's here, so Dan's going to save the day. With, RBA is always going to save the day.
Renewal by Anderson, QR code on the screen right now. Get your family prepared for hurricane season and storm season. Even if the hurricane doesn't come through, the storm season gets scary here in Florida as well. Do it today.
Today we're in Reunion, Florida, a luxury master plan resort community just minutes from the theme parks. And wow, this place is next level. The guard-gated resort has it all: championship golf courses, a 5-acre water park, fine dining, fitness centers, and sports courts. Homes here range from cozy condos all the way up to 15-bedroom mansions. Reunion is a hotspot for full-time homeowners, second home buyers, and vacation rentals. We're touring 2 themed homes today and chatting with the designer and property manager to find out what really makes a vacation rental stand out. And so in Reunion, if you had to give it an average, how many homeowners, how many vacation rentals, how many second homes do you think we have? What's
Great
the mix?
question. I get asked that a lot of the time. I would probably say we're about a 35% full-time ownership here in Reunion.
That's pretty good for a resort.
It's really good for a resort, and I would tell you it makes it a unicorn in the short-term rental kind of marketplace. You don't get a lot of that in other communities around here. And that's nice because when you're not here as an owner, you know, maybe your neighbor is here full-time, keeping an eye on your property for you.
Absolutely. And it makes it so much easier for you. I was able to talk to both the property manager and the designer. And it makes it easier for you to work with people like that to give somebody the whole package right away. I'm with Karen Woodward of Chic Retreats, and she is responsible for the home and the theme.
So I've been doing this probably for 33 years total.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And from beginning to finish, how long does it take to do a whole home?
To do a whole home, well, we have to be aware of the time. Time is money. So anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks for a whole house.
That's actually really good. So I'm here with Ann Flamant of Florida Vacation Homes. And so you guys do the property management for a lot of the homes here in Reunion.
Yes, we do property management for homes in Reunion, but actually throughout the Disney area, so not just the Reunion Resort.
Okay, and what do you think is the biggest asset for a homeowner that you provide?
I think having professional property management makes a huge difference for a homeowner. They can still utilize the home whenever they want to come over and use it for the family or
and it's really up to them. It's a choice.
Oh, it's up to them, yes.
Okay.
And we actually rent out the remainder of the time for, to people that come on vacation. And that offsets their cost, of having the home or, paying for their expenses.
The median household income is about $85,000. The median home value is around $525,000. Fun fact, Reunion is the only place in the world with 3 signature golf courses designed by Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and Tom Watson. It's also perfect for families. You can enjoy some mini golf or ride the bike trail. If mom and dad need a break from the theme parks, book a day at the spa while the kids can enjoy some kid club time. If you want to live here, vacation here, or invest here, call me, Vivian Lehman, at 407-205-0400.
Welcome back to the show. Thank you, Viv. Reunion really is a great place. Joined by one of my good buddies, real estate agent extraordinaire, Jason Seda is here. Jason, how are you, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
I was talking earlier about real estate is can't miss investment, just depending on how long you got to hold on to it. Am I off base with that?
Not at all. I mean, I consider buying property like the stock market, Value's going to go up and down, but, land's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Neither's the property, and just ride the roller coaster ride. Whether you want to hold on to it, rent it out, Airbnb it. I mean, it's your choice. Second home. I mean, I love real estate, and my goal is to collect as many properties as I can.
Most people in real estate now have heard of LPT Realty. You're one of the very first on board. Now they have tens of thousands of agents. What's that ride been like for you with LPT?
Amazing. I mean, what a brokerage. I love Robert Palmer, everybody in between. Everybody treats you like royalty and family, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
He's got all the bells and whistles for us. It makes my job so much easier. And for any agent who's looking to come on board, look them up, because, just the marketing tools that they give us alone for all of our listings and, the credibility for the buyers is just amazing. I'm not going anywhere.
We're about to flip the calendar, obviously, to 2026. What is your vision? What is your prediction for this real estate market in Central Florida next year?
So my vision, I'll be quite honest with you, with the next drop of the interest rate, I kind of feel like Florida, I don't know about other states, but I know Florida's going to have like a nice little boom. I see inventory depleting.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to have a very strong market next year. I'm not concerned about it at all. People keep asking if I see foreclosures going up, and I do. I am seeing an increase in foreclosures, but for some reason I'm feeling like next year is going to be very strong for the real estate market.
It is. We're going to see foreclosures. I mean, that's just inevitable. And it's not going to be 2008 if that's what people are assuming, thinking. I mean, I completely feel that once the interest, I mean, look, it's been an affordability thing. You know, it's not, people are just waiting for the interest rates to drop. It's like I've told you before, you know, the average middle American that are buying homes, their debt to income ratio that they are approved for is between 40 to 45% already.
Yeah.
So they're already at the end marker. So you raise the interest rates and knocks them out of affordability.
I agree.
So they're just waiting for it. And I think we're just going to have a flow, especially with New York. I mean, 20%. It was a 20% increase in listings automatically once, you know, the you know who came into place. So I'll just keep it at that. But they're all coming here, Texas, you know. So
totally.
I look forward to it, to be quite honest with you.
Well, let's see what's on the market right now. And as Derek Moser said, this is where all the college mascots are kept between games.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it Mascot?
Mascot.
Mascot.
Town,
okay.
yeah.
Mascot, Florida. Tell me about Ridgemore.
Ridgemore, beautiful house. I mean, this is a 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4,000 square foot monster. I mean, those coming down from New York normally look at this property because it looks like something that you'd see in Long Island. But for the price, I mean, we started this one around $700,000. Now we're down to about I believe it was $599 that we're asking for this property now. Mascot's about 2 towns over west from Claremont.
Okay.
So it's not too far. It's
so that's still Lake County.
It's still Lake County. Beautiful area, believe it or not. Up and coming, a lot of development going on. So. And we're going to see a huge increase in value in these areas for what they're building out there.
My beloved Tennessee Volunteers, Derek Moser, we have a live dog. Smokey is our mascot. Does he go there as well, or is this just the fake ones? Okay, Smokey's there as well.
Smokey. Smokey like the mascot.
Now down to Royal Palm Beach. Tell me about this one.
Yes, for all those looking to move to South Florida, this is a beautiful townhome. It's actually the size of a single-family home. It's about 2,500 square feet. It's actually a 3.5, but completely turnkey, just like the property in Mascot. You just have to move your stuff in on this one. And we have dropped the price on this one as well, down to $540 to an affordability. This is like the Dr. Phillips area of Royal Palm Beach. The best way to explain it.
Beautiful
for
place.
everyone in Central Florida.
Most definitely. If you'd like to see either of these properties, Jason will show them to you. 407-205-0400. We are both looking forward to a really great and strong real estate market next season.
We are.
And an IPO as well.
IPO, yes. Happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah. Good to see you, brother. Always
you too,
a pleasure.
Man. Always a pleasure.
Very quick break. When we return, You Have Real Estate continues. It's almost hard to believe, to me, that 2 days ago I was standing here.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't, because I was miserable out here. When I would walk outside to this back area here, it was kind of depressing, honestly. How did it make you feel?
I mean, it was pretty depressing. I spend a lot of time at home. I work from home a lot, and I have to look out, and there was dirt, but not anymore.
And now
It's
amazing. I'm about to go putt right now and show you how good of a putter I am.
Literally, I don't think I've stopped looking outside since the moment we got this turf. But it didn't just happen, well, it basically did kind of happen overnight. It was a 2-day max process. Ryan, joined by Ryan, per usual.
He's the magician here.
He is the magician.
He's the one that made this happen.
He did, and his amazing crew.
So after the initial consultation, you guys signed up. We got our crews motivated and rolling. We got them here. First day was basically all the excavation and haul away and a little bit of irrigation repair that we unexpectedly found.
Yes.
And then from there, they laid all the base, they put the turf in, and as you can see, we got the putting green cut in, we've got some stepping stones in the back. So
it looks amazing.
We've already had like 4 neighbors come over because they're like, oh my gosh, like I have seen the Delaturf sign outside. I want to see what they did, and they just love it. I think people are literally going to be under our yard all the time, including you.
And I think the finished product, obviously, Ryan, is super important, maybe the most important part. But for me, too, and I don't know how you do it, but the crew that you send over, they're fantastic. When I first saw you, when I got here today, I said, thank you so much for the guys you sent over, because they were fantastic. How do you keep such a great crew?
We pay them well.
That makes sense.
But no, they are really good guys. All of our crews have been with us for quite a while now. And we do have project managers on each site as well. So that way, if anything does maybe happen or come up, they are calling their salesman saying, hey, this has happened, and the sales guys are on it. So then we can come out and address any little issues that may arise at that time.
And one of the other things I loved about your crew is they were so clean. Like I was telling you earlier, I was like, oh my gosh, like, there could be like dust and stuff, but they cleaned up after themselves. They were so sweet. They got the job done, and now I'm a happy camper.
And if she's saying she's OCD, like
I am,
crazy,
no, seriously, like
if
it's messy, I'm not good with it.
Very cognizant of
it's a really big deal. You're gonna let someone into your home and literally like build you something beautiful, and then they cleaned up. It was like a win-win. What do you say we hit some balls?
I'm ready. I mean, look, I'm ready. I don't know if you are.
Well, guess we'll find out. Ryan, you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome back to the show. Continuing with the you can't lose when you invest in real estate, and you can't. It's just a matter of how long you have to hold on to it before you're actually going to make money. Elisha Lopez joins me. I believe real estate is a can't lose investment. I really do. It's just sometimes you've got to wait a long time before it really increases in value. When I'm looking at investing in real estate, whether it's land versus single family residential, how long should I be prepared to sit on that real estate before it really goes up in value?
Gosh, I mean, it is all a cycle.
Yeah.
And the crazy markets, like those are the not norm, but that's what everybody remembers. So everybody thinks like, oh, I'm just gonna buy something today and flip it tomorrow and become a millionaire.
Yeah.
And that's just the hype that you don't see. So I would say about anywhere from 10 to 15 years, like it's always going to go up. It's just how long do you have to wait?
Yeah, totally agree. Who should I surround myself with? So let's say I'm watching right now, I wanna get into real estate. I don't know who to trust. I mean, do I need to have a mortgage person I trust, a real estate agent, who do I really need to have around me? And how do I know I can trust them? That's the hard question.
Yes, I would say experience is the ultimate. And today, like we have the benefit of the internet and with AI that you could just ask your phone, like, tell me who is the expert in whatever area, and it's going to tell you. I mean, a year ago, it was hard for all those things to even come up, but it's pretty accurate now, and experience is always going to be key because you could have an agent or a team leader, broker, whoever it is, get started and be 2 years in the business and done amazing, but if it's in that hype of the market, that's not skill. That's just, riding a wave, but longevity in the business and their track record, how many agents they've helped, how many buyers and sellers that they've helped, like, those are the ones to follow.
Yeah.
And yeah.
A lot of us are flippers, but a lot of us also want to buy a property and sit on it for a long time and get rent or whatever we're going to get and then sell it down the road once it has increased in value. And don't get me wrong, sometimes things increase in value very quickly. It depends on the market. But if you're going to tell someone who is like, look, I'm okay sitting on this property for a decade. I don't care. I literally just want to buy it, sit on it. What would you tell them to buy?
Always vacant land.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, because you have no maintenance. And taxes are going to be a lot lower than a single family residence, apartments, whatever it is. And I mean, the best way for your future investment is the lowest amount of money that you have to spend between, purchasing and then reselling it.
The holding cost or the carrying cost really can add up, especially if you're going to sit on a property for a while. And I don't think people always account for those monthly costs or the yearly cost. I think that's a really valid point because when you start talking about vacant land, the taxes are going to be so inexpensive generally. Are taxes ever very expensive on vacant land like that?
It would depend on location. Of course, if you've got vacant land on the waterfront or especially oceanfront, of course they're going to be high. I mean, that's just a given. But if that's, the type of investment that you're looking in, because sometimes people say, well, I'm going to buy now and build later. So that's an option. But if it's for future appreciation, there's no sense to buy something with high taxes because you're just waiting for sit and wait game.
Vacant land in Marion County, right? Is there still a lot of it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like a lot of land.
And who is going in and buying up this vacant land in Marion County? Is it developers? Is it Publix? Who's really buying these big tracts of property?
So that's another cycle type of a thing we were seeing in the last 2 years, well, actually last 2 to 4 years. We were really seeing a lot of developers coming in, buying up all the land. You've got Lennar and D.R. Horton that's really taking over when it comes to building subdivisions. And there were a lot of what we would call wannabe builders where they're coming in from somewhere and they hire a GC and they're just like plopping houses all over. But there's still a lot of land to buy.
Elisha Lopez will tell you where to buy that land. Thank you to our amazing team. Most importantly, thank you. Happy New Year from You Have Real Estate.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.